Way brighter.
Bright lights, we're on. It's DevStream 137. We're on time today.
Yep.
Congratulations, everyone. You're on time.
We made it.
As a reward, we will give away 2 physical prizes. The stream, one for a Twitch viewer, one for a Mixer viewer. Intel was kind enough to send us some i7 cores, some processors. So would you like one?
Gotta see if this is better than the one I have.
You may not have it. Intel did not.
Have to do a little switcheroo.
There will not be a switcheroo. But welcome everyone to DevStream 137 for the next hour.
i7 700.
You may not have it.
700. 4.2 gigahertz. That sounds better than what I have.
You may not have these.
Ooh.
Intel sent these.
We're going to give those away today?
We are giving them away today on stream. So if you're watching, you can have a chance to win. One on Mixer, one on Twitch.
It took 12 minutes to compile Warframe today. I might need this. Think of all the productivity.
Yes. Well, if Intel, thank you for giving this away. If you're watching, Steve might want another one. But anyway, hi guys, what's up?
Oh, you know.
Not much. Well, how's your WWE career?
Yeah. Oh, is this what? Is this the?
Just wondering. Becky Lynch is looking to defend her title against Rebecca.
bunch of jokers. Well, welcome.
No, great.
Yeah,
But wait, where is you had your influence in your pocket?
He's hiding.
Oh, he's hiding.
He's hiding.
Oh, right.
But we are going to talk about Warframe for the next hour. We have lots of giveaways to do. We'll talk about, of course, if you're watching, there is a Twitch drop. The Twitter poll determined that. And we have a lot to go over today. We have lots of questions, lots of assets. Gara fans will be very pleased today.
You will be.
I will, me being one. But what's going on this side of the couch? Booster juices, chilling.
Got some tea, got some green tea.
All right.
We're all fueling up.
All right, well, let's get started with housekeeping. I have nothing written down. Just gonna know we're going right into things today.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all that chest hair is going to really. Just keep rubbing against your
Yeah, totally. After the stream, there will be 2 alerts. One for titanium if you can't watch the drop, but if you see this, you're going to get the drop if your account's linked. But if for some reason you can't link your Twitch account or your Mixer account for the reward, there's going to be a titanium alert after the stream and a ribbon mod, so you can get either of those or both. During the stream, if you watch for 30 minutes, we're going to be doing a titanium drop. If you watch the whole stream, you'll get 2 because it's every 30 minutes. So you'll get.
Who doesn't watch the whole stream?
Who doesn't watch the whole stream?
That's right. Shame on you.
Shame. Great shame. We'll be doing 3 1,000 plaque giveaways of our Prime Access and, of course, the processors. So,
Yes,
That's
yes,
great.
Yes, here
Sounds
we
like
go.
a good set of
There we go.
prizes.
we got lots to go through. So last dev stream we showed, actually we had Pablo here talking a bit about the next Warframe, who officially has a name.
Oh.
We are introducing Protea. Protea is a gadget and sort of
Hey, I got a little of her in my shake.
gadget? Protein.
Protea.
Protea is here. We actually have Protea in game to show you later. So if you
Okay.
want to see this,
Stay tuned, stay
so if you want to
tuned.
see this translated to game,
Yep.
don't miss it.
All right.
We had
Very cool.
in the forum thread.
Right, yeah.
So Protea is our next Warframe. You can look forward to her releasing later this year. And you'll get a look at her model in game as well. And then next dev.
Later this year seems so far away.
I
when
know.
you say it that way.
Well, it's true. So
No, it's not.
we're not going to release her in this year, next year.
This year.
2020.
Soon. Everything's soon.
No, nothing. No. We did have some questions from Gara enthusiasts asking about Gara Deluxe.
That was you.
It was Rebecca.
Not me.
We checked the IP address.
No, it could have
Back to your
been
house.
one of my alts. Is anyone in chat interested in Gara Deluxe concept art? See?
Someone.
Gara. See, not Garuda. Gara.
All right.
But we can show Garuda too.
All right. Oh yeah, we can. Someone's saying hello, me. Yes.
There you go.
Someone's saying no.
Whoa. That
Give
is
Gara. So this is
pretty.
a look at Sian Dana,
That's
a
pretty
weapon
awesome.
skin,
Yep.
and then Gara.
This is Dahan.
Dayon!
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice bob haircut. Influence there.
And the high pony on top. It's
Yeah.
a glass ponytail.
Oh my god. That's super cool.
Gorgeous.
I wish I could grow a high pony.
Aww.
Those days are long gone.
Those days
Long
are
gone.
I'll never cut my hair again and grow it out for you guys.
Thank you.
I have a high pony, but there you go. We got some
Good
good,
stuff.
Very cool.
very, very beautiful. And then, yeah, we'll just take some questions. We have a lot of gameplay to do, so I'm really just trying to figure out what to do in what order here. There's a lot going on. We're
I
going
did
to
see a big list.
Pardon?
I saw a big list.
There's a big list we're going to be doing, just to give you an idea of the next hour. We're going to be going over some Titania changes, maybe a little future of the simulacrum. Going to go look at the Corpus ship remaster that we didn't do last stream. You're like, why didn't you bring it?
Oh, well, yeah, we'll just show a bit, I suppose.
Just from an art perspective. So
yeah.
you're just going to take a look at the art pass that's been done in the.
I brought a couple screenshots for the deferred render preview that we're going for our next main line
We're going to talk about
as well. Talk about
that's
that
next
just
main
briefly.
deferred rendering.
Next main line, do it.
Yeah, and we're going to do lich changes. We're going to go over those. We're going to go over some new deluxes, some new weapons.
A lot of lich changes.
A lot of lich changes. And of course, maybe some primary kit guns. Why not?
All right.
And a heavy metal Shazin to really seal the deal.
Awesome.
Oh, do you have that?
Oh, do I ever?
Oh no.
Cool. Where are we starting with?
So can we give one of these away yet?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Do we have to do both since it's
No,
one for each?
yeah, it's one for Mixer, one for Twitch. So
it's
the
gotta be
one
simultaneous.
giveaway.
Okay, here we go.
Just so we get this right.
What's the model on it?
It's a I.
7700?
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's 7700. Yep.
770-100.
I mean, it's 2800. 2 gigahertz.
I like the way they changed the boxes in this last rev.
All right. So the winner of the Intel processor on Twitch is ZeoMerix1, and on Mixer it's X Foxcroft 2. Now the only way you get these is if you privately send us your mailing address, because we do have to physically mail these to you. So make sure you're sending it to the Warframe account privately, so we know where to send it. I think Helen's watching to grab the addresses from you, and we'll
Yeah, if you put it in chat, it'll work too.
No, do not put your address in chat.
Do not do that.
Jesus.
My goodness.
The Dookies in the
Everyone's
mail.
saying a combination of GG or rigged, so it's fine.
I just saw someone in chat say, "Free our pets, Stasis cruelty." Shep, let's talk about Pets 2.0. Let's just jump right in.
Wow. Okay. I brought.
Just
Did
do
you just
it.
drop them?
I brought my notes.
No, the box went like that. Yep.
I brought my notes.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
I
you
see.
literally wrote that on notes.
Do not. Do not.
Literally written on a napkin.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't really.
There you go.
It doesn't really. Yeah.
It's Warframe design acumen.
fine.
Everything's written on a
No.
napkin.
It's fine. We have real design documents. I'm just playing.
Yes. Rufus7 wants to know about this. People in chat. I have that probably written out here, just so your prop comedy.
Oh, you've got.
Be in case you sweat through.
No,
your
this
pen.
is perfect. This has everything I need.
Draw too.
Yeah, look at it.
gonna
I
say
did a
there's a
draw. Come on,
diagram.
I gotta show them on my
I don't
great
know if you
drawings.
do.
This one.
Which one?
Oh, this one. This one.
Okay. So let's start. Stasis.
Nope, can't see it. There's a light.
There it is,
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
I can see it.
No stasis.
Yay.
We're gonna kill stasis.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? So you can see my art a little bit on the side. I have a little. Yeah.
That's art?
Whoops.
That looks like your art.
Yeah. Okay. That's too much.
We're just gonna have like a
You
Warframe
just
player and
dropped
Warframe developer conversation. What happens to stasis slots? Are they just pet slots?
Yeah.
Okay, so stasis, the actual process of snoozing and waking up will
That's
be gone.
right. You're just gonna be able to cycle whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me turn this back. Oh, did I drop it?
Oh my god! I have your notes here.
I dropped my notes.
Someone says, "Oh my God, what is this company?" It's a professional company.
You know what? Harry Potter was written on a napkin, so
Exactly. Everything's
Look
fine.
at it that
Everything's
way.
fine. Okay.
my mic is over here. Is it causing trouble? Hello.
That's better.
So yeah, let me go through a few things.
Yeah,
so
let's
so that's definitely probably the biggest thing that everyone's been asking for. So we definitely want to get that in. Next is we want to do some things with the gear menu to give commands. That's
Okay.
been asked for a very long time.
Nice.
Go with be able to follow and guard, be able to come back to you. What was the other one? I can't remember what the other command we were working on was. Another thing was MOA set mods. So it kind of feels kind of upsetting to me that Kubros have something called Mecha Overdrive, and my MOA doesn't have a Mecha Overdrive. So yeah, set mods for MOAs. This drawing here is trying to tell me what. Oh yeah. So we're going to try to do randomize heads and tails, so we can have a little more variation.
Oh,
in
for the
how-
dogs.
Yeah,
Yes.
a
Cats
little more
got all
variation.
the-
They got all the sex and all the. They got
All of the features.
Oh, I just wiped my notes. They got all the features, and the Kubros didn't get enough.
Yeah.
So,
What game is this?
so a little bit more for the Kubros there. We're gonna buff. God, there's so many things to buff. There's the maggots on the Helmuth needs a buff.
Yep.
Howl on the Horus needs to not make guys run away, so that you can actually shoot them. We have a little bit in store for a Seneca rework.
Oh.
What else do I have here?
There's the new MOA coming.
Oh yeah, there's new.
We
did you
showed that
put-
last stream.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Did we show the new emote?
No, I have. You said you'd send me a video. I have it, but I think does it work?
Oh yeah, it does.
It should
be
work.
hooked up.
It was
might
in
just
game.
work.
Yeah, okay, so we'll show
try
it-
that.
we'll show
you
it
guys
when we
can
go
watch
in.
us
Yeah.
test something live. Does it work in game?
That always goes well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it works, we'll do an extra platinum prize.
Yeah, and then the last thing we're thinking about is kind of genetic heritage for them, so that you could have, maybe your Kubro, like a bulldog's kind of bred to, jump up and grab something by the throat because it's used for shepherding and stuff like that. So maybe a Kubro would hate Grenier. Or maybe your Kavat would be resistant to a certain type of damage. And that would be a genetic trait that as you breed, you'd get those coming down through the generation.
So let's be like Gregor Mendel with our peas. And
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to do, right?
Sick Mendel reference.
Didn't you ever do that Mendeleev
Yes,
tree?
oh, yes,
Yeah.
oh, yes.
So I still feel
So I
like
found out I was adopted. That's not true. That's not true.
oh bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and not something that would be RNG in that type of system. That would be something where you'd know the ones that each of your pets have, and then you'd be able to make sure that those traits come down as you breed. So
Can cats and dogs? Can we make the debauchery?
no, we can't mix cats and dogs.
Oh man, that was a one-time only bug, guys.
Yep,
It's not
sorry
coming
about that.
back.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's where we're looking right now. Is maybe that's still more like a Pets 1.99999
Okay.
rather than the full 2.0. But I think those changes are going to be really great, and we're working towards those for next month.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay. So next month, as in it's February tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
or March.
right. Yeah, I thought. Okay. Yeah, so like March.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. If,
Yeah.
if it was one day later this stream,
This would be
that's-
totally fine.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. All right. We had a lot of questions in the thread about Nightwave Series 3. And I know we have one little poster to show, talking a little bit about it, but I don't know if you have any.
I don't know how much I should say about it.
Maybe we'll just give the poster, set the tone, let you
Okay.
guys come to your own.
You can say the theme, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Did I have it said the theme?
I don't think so.
You've remarked on it. What is chat now? What is? Oh, there we go. So stay tuned for Series 3 Glassmaker. We'll have more about this in the coming weeks and later on, just to give you a heads up on when.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you guys need to know. We like to give you lots of notice when things are ending, so we have nothing to share today, but we will give you ample notice before
It's
we
a prog
transmit.
rock album, basically.
Yeah, it's a prog rock album.
That's usually how it goes with.
Oh no, people are going to think Gara Deluxe is related.
They're going to think Garrett's gone evil. That's what I've seen. Yep.
No relation to
no,
Gara.
no relation.
No or
never know.
maybe.
Cool.
Garrow, we were confirmed.
Glass.
So our goals with the next Nightwave are to make it, and again, this is a gentle push into having a little bit more of sort of an interactive component and involvement. Nightwave is similar, I think, to Battle Pass systems where there's achievements and you're doing game activities to kind of unlock the tiers, but there is going to be a bit of a, I guess maybe a murder mystery to it, theme to it, and figuring out who the glassmaker is and that sort of
A
thing.
murder mystery.
Yeah.
My coffee tastes really sweet today.
Yeah. Oh, investigators soon realized. Yeah. Oh wow.
Man, it's like some strong
Who did
improv.
it? Who did it?
Strong improv skills.
Which one of these four? I have strong improv skills?
Yeah.
Don't get me started. I know. I'm doing 137 dev streams. There's only one reason why. All right. All right.
What's next?
What's
What
next?
are we talking about next?
We're going fast here.
I know. I'll slow it down. We'll give away a platinum prize.
Oh.
Say hello to chat. Hello, chat. Death by sugar. Oh no. All right, let's do 1,000 platinum, and then we'll see what's up. Yeah, I think the lich changes are going to have a lot to show and talk about. So when we get there, we'll take it nice and
Are you
slow.
demoing?
Yes.
Nice.
So our first 1,000 platinum winner is Estius on Twitch and Maxi TV on Mixer. There you go.
You recognize the name?
I do. Maxi is,
She's just really excited.
I believe, is from Austria or
Wow.
Germany.
Yep.
And yeah. There
Now
you go.
people are going to really say it's fixed.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know who it is. Well, I could guess where Estius is from. Estonia, maybe? I don't know. Guys, you got to message us and we'll hook you up after the show. So there you have it. All right.
So where are we going to hop over to this?
Where are we going to
Show
hop
some
over?
stuff?
Yeah, let's hop over. This is the dev build, keep in mind. So if things go wrong, it's...
It's the developer's fault.
It's a live build.
That's the implication, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Sure
the
is.
implication is that it's. I'm just going to show you something.
It's a work in progress. Yeah.
Someone in the forum thread, Ogara_Romelis, asked, "What about universal pistol skins on kit guns?" So why don't we take a look at my kit gun? Go to the appearance tab and take a look at a coming feature. called Skins on Kit Guns. So in the coming months, weeks, who knows, you will be able to equip skins on your kit guns. So
Oh.
if you love your Catch Moon, but you wish it looked like the Zundi pistol skin, which looks amazing, so
Yep.
I don't blame you, you can change it up. There you go.
Wow.
Finally, skin for kit gun.
We should be able to ship that one mainline, can't
That's
we?
pretty cool.
Mainline, yeah, but
Yeah.
we don't know. I don't want to say when that is because we don't know, and I don't want to give a
Fancy.
date.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So very, very excited people in chat. That's excellent. All right. What else do we got going on here? Oh, I know. Since the release of the simulacrum, there have been people that want a different looking simulacrum. So in a future update,
Or do they just not want to fall through the floor?
well, they don't want to fall through the floor. They don't want enemies to fall through the floor. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
What is the probability of that?
Yeah.
Quite low, but
Quite low.
there you have it. Has that ever happened on a dev stream?
I don't think it has. Wow. I'm going to go buy some lottery tickets after this.
Yeah. So there is a new simulacrum room coming. It's going to be in addition to the base one, so you'll be able to earn this as a reward from an upcoming sort of gameplay activity. So you can get this one, and you can be in Baruch and Gara's shrine, the room of Baruch and Gara.
Sweet.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I think that was kind of Matt had a plan to, so we can make more of these and just make them kind of more Warframe themed.
Right.
So I think there is a bit of a plan to get a few more out.
Excellent.
As
So
well.
what we'll do is we'll
Wow, I
Take
really
the-
like that. That's cool.
yeah. It's so if you still want to launch people to space with the
We're going to make sure that you still have that.
the Warframe
option.
space program
Yeah,
still exists.
still
If
exists.
you want to just make your way out,
Yep.
you can. But
We'll break it.
Oh, you're going to break it.
I'm
on
going to
the
break
stream.
it for
Go
stream.
break
That's
it.
why I said Devville.
Yeah.
I was ready. So people are saying there are other statues other than Loki. So since when? But if you want to, I really want to show off this gun, but we have to be silent because the sound design on it. This is the radiation beam gun from last dev stream, and it's coming
You're saying
together.
we're loud?
No, it sounds so good. Oh, yeah. Okay.
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 Oh, then I can really.
Hold on.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
whoops.
Okay. Move this around. Maybe I'll make them. Okay, here we go.
34 is very specific.
Very specific level. All right, chat, get ready. Get your ears ready, headphones on.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so it's a rifle,
Yep.
and then it also has the alt fire mode that does the charge shot. So
Yeah.
it's like an exploding radiation beam,
Yeah.
and this. Oh my god, it just sounds so good.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So let's get some more enemies up in here. Let's get a different type of butcher, perhaps an arid one. Let's go. So this will be releasing in I think the next couple of weeks or a month.
Okay.
So you can get your hands on a new Corpus Weapon,
Yep, that's nice.
and then if you say, "Oh no,"
Yes. Okay.
And they're just sleeping, so it's
they're just
okay.
sleeping. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just
sleeping.
Everything's
sleeping.
fine, kids.
Yeah. So it's a pretty big AOE.
All right, cool.
Font, sounding beautiful. But yes, so we can. Oh wait, there's still an enemy around.
Can't have that.
I know. I don't think I can hit him. I'm not skilled enough. You can actually see the beams sticking out of his body, which is pretty exciting. Oh, space program. Where'd he go? Oh,
Okay, we might have some self-collision problems with the ragdoll.
nah.
That, yeah,
All
that's
right.
interesting.
So
Dev build.
Dev build. So while we're in here, why don't we take a look at it up? We teased this in the DevStream promo image.
Okay.
And take a look at Pete Venters worked on the concept art for this, and then our team put the character model together. So we're going to take a look at another Nova Deluxe coming. So this is the body.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yes. So it's got a long
Golden weave.
golden weaves. It has a lot of like gear and energy circuitry, and that's what obviously the default Nova Prime helmet.
Nice.
I can never see what I'm writing. But yes, so it has like a very open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
dope.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's like an empty
crank neck.
skull, like an empty cranium with lots of energy. So you can
can
take a
relate.
look. It's like an empty cranium
With lots of energy.
with lots of energy.
That's me.
Yes. So Noah fans will get a chance at a new skin.
Wow, that is really
Really nice material
wild.
work.
Yeah.
Material,
Metallics.
metallics look amazing.
So beautiful execution. So if you are a who in chat, empty head, no thoughts. That's not what I meant. I just
Energy brain.
energy brain.
It's all energy. Yep.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Cool.
All right. Well, while we're in the simulacrum, let's take a look at. Well, we could take a question from chat actually, or we could do a forum question. I know a lot of the forum questions were about liches, so I'll get to that. But while I'm in the simulacrum, Pix Zia was asking if there's any information about Titania's upcoming tweaks, and the answer is yes. There's a lot going on the dev build today, so we'll just hop over to Titania and take a quick look at 3 of the more major things you can expect for Titania. So if my fashion frame offends you deeply, semi-deeply,
No, it's not
That's
too.
not-
I mean,
that's-
that's
actually,
not
I
too good.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's tasteful.
Something.
Yeah.
okay, let's see.
There's cohesion there.
Cohesion,
Yep, that's nice.
pretty
Yeah, these
cool.
are pretty good. These are pretty good, Rob.
Okay,
I say go with the first one.
what about this one?
Oh, you ruined it.
Yeah.
Everything was going well.
Okay, all right, we'll go with the first one. So the most noticeable thing about the Titania,
Oh,
what?
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
so noisy though.
Pete's, what's noisy? What do I have to change?
It's fine.
just hide the
I'll hide this.
side.
It's you let me do this. Can you blame me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. Oh, I didn't hide it. Anyway, so one thing if you didn't know about her Spellbind, her first ability, presently if you want to cast it on yourself to give yourself full status immunity, you have to look to the floor. But now it's just hold. So if you hold it, you'll just cast Spellbind on yourself, which grants you status immunity. And of course, you can still cast it on enemies to send them up in the air. Most noticeably, her 2 tribute is now selectable, so you can rotate through the auras, and it no longer depends on the enemy. It's what you want. So if you want,
Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
so if you want thorns, if you want dust, if you want full moon, or if you want entangle, you can kind of pick to build those radial auras up on Titania. And the last one, we'll.
Someone just like, wait, you can cast it on yourself?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And now you can more easily.
Hold. So right now I won't be able to be impacted by any status, but Lantern has a pretty noticeable change. It is now like Garuda's Blood Altar. It stays in position. So no matter what you do to this poor soul, he will not go anywhere. It's tethered in place. So as you can see against level 30 enemies,
It's like a speed bag.
yeah, totally. So yeah, totally tethered in place. So let's get a few more of these.
Sheldon thinks speed bags are funny.
I do.
Speed. Is that like the?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Is that what? Yeah, I knew it. Is that the correct sound effect?
Yes.
Ask George.
Actually, oh, he'll live to judge my sound effects for the rest of the time. So if we switch this up a little bit, maybe do
36.
200.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going for it.
All right, I like it.
So you get your guy. Oh no! Ooh.
Yeah,
Him with the 1. So all of them are in the range of the Lantern now. So you can kind and then if you don't know with Lantern that's already on the live build, you can hold it to dispel it to do an AoE. So you can kind of tactically make these little bombs that distract the enemy. So as the enemy is distracted by her, if you want to switch into your fairy mode, you can, which has a new effects upgrade that I'll take a closer look at. You can watch her body transition to the smaller form. So you get a little bit of fairy dust look in there.
Yeah, it's pretty
Pretty
cool.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, so that's some new effects tech that's coming for actually the next Warframe that has been applied to Titania retroactively to lighten the look. So now that the lanterns are tethered, you can more tactically raise your ring around. You can let some bombs go. If you want to get an aura, you can pick exactly the one. If I wanted my entangle out, you could grab that. If your razor flies can pick up the auras, which is a prior change. So as long as you're casting it and your butterflies are over there, they'll be able to get it for you. So there you go.
It's not weird at all.
They're alive.
It's awesome.
They're alive.
Yep.
So yes, just and there's a few more things coming that will be listed in the next mainline patch notes. So stay tuned for those. And we will say goodbye to our simulacrum now. I actually don't know if that'll work because it's not a mission.
I really like that skin. That was Nikita.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost drank your water. You drank my gin last time.
It's true. You could forget how that went down.
I started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, and it's like the second episode of the first season. He drinks someone else's water. Oh, that's my water, David. And he goes, she's really offended that he coughs it out so bad.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
my God, I
It's so
laughed so
good.
hard.
It's
Oh,
so
dear.
good.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
The new season's already good too.
For Curb? Yeah. Scott's just staring off into Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah,
space.
that's Scott's
Do you
theme
want to
song.
take a look at the upcoming Corpus Remaster? Do you want to run through?
Oh.
Yeah, just quick, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the next part of. I know, people are hoping for Imperium to be connected and fleshed out,
Yes.
and this is the next part, which is the next faction, as well as retiring the original Corpus ship.
Retiring.
Yep.
The ships are being decommissioned.
Yep, they're being
They're like-
decommissioned.
Play now.
Looks like they.
Oh, there's some busted skybox.
Well,
Here we go, Dean.
Some,
Yeah, the theme of this stream is
This
statues.
is a mobile defense mission.
Excellent.
You must deliver
So yeah, so
components
what's
and
the
defend
scoop?
network
that's the
We're
scoop.
retiring the old ships.
This will be the new ships.
With the old and with the new.
Yep.
Ship interiors.
So what's the goal with the revisit? That's what the first tile set we ever did. The Corpus.
That's right.
Corpus ships.
That's right.
2012.
First one ever.
Yep.
It's time for an upgrade. I'm not actually going to do the mission. We're just going to do a little tour through
Yeah.
it because this is an art. This is for art purposes only. So
There's some lore for that too, though. Like it's kind of a bit of world building on the Corpus in this set as well.
all right.
Tells a bit of the history.
You've got to find a
Yeah, so you'll learn about the founding of the. Oh, are you pre-processing?
Yeah, it was a little.
Okay. I didn't know it was going to be populated.
Me neither. Thank God I have my Corpus
Well, you.
Rubin rifle.
Yep.
Excellent.
Not going that way.
Nope. I'll just take
It's
my.
only one way through this.
All right, we'll do some killing. Do you want to turn the game volume down a bit, Dean, so Steve can talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, there's going to be the founding story of the Corpus, where you'll learn about the founder. There's going to be a little bit of a greed mechanic where players will be able to pick if they are altruistic or if they are greedy, which I think is well themed. So there's going to be some game mechanics around that. As well as the spaceflight components to the Corpus, which are their capital ships and their fighters.
Oh, wow.
Yep, there's the Golden Hand. Yep.
It's very gold. I love it.
You're on full Skeksis.
Hey!
I was more like infomercials, sort of like everything's exciting.
So when Corpus Railjack ships, it's going to be their ships are going to be using the new art set
That's right.
in addition to the base missions themselves.
Precisely.
Gotcha. Oh,
Wow. This
You
is
got this orbital. This is their orbital FedEx, where they launch the cargo down to the. I don't know if this is going to end well for you.
can I actually go in?
No, don't.
Oh!
Yeah. don't do that. Yeah. Oh my God. I was kind of warning you, and then you just went in.
Oh my God. That's so. I'm so.
So this is bringing all this up to modern standards, and yeah.
That was really dumb. Okay, can I
I don't think we're showing too much
No,
because the new game mechanics and stuff aren't quite ready to show to our players. And we're doing an enemy refresh with this as well, and you're not really seeing that right here with this AI spec.
This looks like they started mixing some of the Venus.
Yep. Some of the mix-ins are now starting to happen.
Yep.
but-
This is just for the stream to get some enemies in it, so we can play. But anyways, don't go in there, Tenno. Learn from
whatever you do.
whatever you do. Do not go in this orb.
Yep.
Oh man. All right. So we'll skedaddle on out of here. But speaking of Railjack, for the keen players who have made it to Vale Proxima, may be wondering, what's coming next. And I was doing some dev build things earlier, as you can see by preparing for the dev stream, and I took 3 screenshots on my adventures that I think kind of hint toward what is going to be coming.
Rebecca screens.
Rebecca screens, I'm sorry.
They seem pretty good to me.
They're not bad.
They look pretty good.
So it's really
good
important
support,
we
good.
use my non-bad screenshots on our large dev streams because that's the best way to show the game. But here we are with a look at a different type of boarding party. So something's going down there. My poor Railjack was
Yep.
In trouble.
Is it targeted?
targeted
Yeah.
by something new that's going to come board it, which led to the following in my adventures today. And yes, there was some Nova Deluxe in action. I was fighting off some new guys on my ship. And you can check out the next one. So prepare yourself for a bit of an escalation.
Oh boy.
In the
That's exactly it. Yep.
yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, Steve, you talk a big music game. Would you like to play with the heavy metal Shawzin?
Shawzin? Oh, is there new stuff?
Well,
We've got this in now?
Yeah. Well, I saw it. It works, and I thought, why don't we? Get
Oh no.
Can you play Smoke on the Water? I mean, that's really the most important,
Hardest song to play.
most important thing to do.
What have we done?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's enough.
George.
Poor George. Poor.
Can I be happy and cringing at the same time?
Yes.
You guys will do.
Okay, so that's for
Good
you
stuff.
guys,
Yep.
not
Yep.
us. That's for the people that posted a YouTube.
The end chord was actually pretty metal.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Really?
That sounded great, yeah. Yep.
Lots of Sabbath coming our way.
Yep.
Lots of Savage.
All right.
Wow, I put the item so nice I named it twice. I made sure to put Metal Shawzin on here 2 times. That was just because of a copy paste error.
Shawzin actually sounds metal.
Shawzin?
Yeah.
Like
Good
the
name.
name?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
All right, so let us go into Lich Changeland.
Okay.
So if you don't know, we posted a dev workshop on Wednesday that kind of went over 3 major areas that are changing for the Liches. Then we said we'd talk about it more in the stream just to go a bit deeper. And we're hopefully releasing it next week, fingers crossed on testing. And so you can stay tuned for that next week. But what's actually coming and what's changing? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Go
Over
ahead.
to you.
Okay, so one thing,
You're doing so good this stream.
I don't want to talk anymore. I've been talking too much.
You're good. Keep going.
It's because I had too much
We're
coffee.
liking it.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, we're trying to. I guess the workshop probably has almost all of this kind of laid out anyway, right?
We're talking the larvaling changes,
Yep.
the death changes, and the valence transfer changes are the 3 main ones. Which each one I can hopefully demo, maybe so everyone can get a visual for it. But one thing we didn't put in the workshop that is coming, fingers crossed, maybe not with the first batch of changes, but with the second, hopefully, depending on how safe it is the actually the UI changes to show you, instead of just the Parazon icon here, you'll see your history and known requiems here. So you can actually mod with information right beside you instead of having to remember before and after.
Right.
So this is just a,
So let me see if I get this right. You can see when you down a larvaling, you can see what weapon it's going to give you.
Yes.
Before you commit to it.
yes.
So that's awesome. Valence Transfer not only, so if you get a weapon that maybe is subpar, Valence Transfer not only will give you a better stat, but it also boosts, so you can consume weaker weapons to max it out, rather than just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. You can just use like a kind of a, we're calling it Valence Fusion now instead of Transfer, because it makes everything better as you go. So that will reduce the grind there as well. And what's the other thing?
The death animations.
Right, and so when you get the Requiem wrong against the Lich, you're going to, you're going to hit him, he's going to be damaged, and then he's going to kind of phase out and say, you haven't seen the last of me, rather than that bad feeling of learn by dying.
Yeah.
Which
I can show you
which
that
don't
right
work.
now, actually. So we'll go on a mission and talk about each of
Okay.
those things.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
job. Memory, good job.
Those are the key things.
Memory.
Yep.
Memory. All right, we're gonna.
Still in the cat's mode.
Yep.
He's still going to be in the fight. He's still going to be punching you out, and if he gets too close to you, he's still going to be grabbing the warframe and tossing you around. And that's just part of the fight, and you can control that. You can try to keep your distance and that sort of thing. But for trying out the the Requiem, it's less of a downer to learn
Yep.
what the correct order is.
Yeah, so I'm going to use the Dev Hacker 2 here. Let's throw on my kit gun, and we're going to bring my Lich out to play. You might see a special surprise here, so beware. Get ready. Oh!
Oh,
How's that?
That
How's that?
that
for
actually
a-
roll? Was that random?
is that your first?
No. I'm
okay.
gonna spawn my Lich with the legit passcode check, so you can watch this in action. So I'm gonna bring out. Oh god!
In the face.
Right in the
Directly
face.
in the face.
So we're bringing some new Lich weapons as well.
Yes.
How many we got? 3 coming?
Yes.
It's 3. Yep.
Yep, 3 new weapons, including
Basically,
Grineer using bow.
Grineer lens is.
Yep.
All right. So I don't know my codes yet. So this would be a
You
state.
better go quick.
Here we go. So I don't know it. So instead of dying, it just says, "You can't kill me.
Yep.
I'm the Lich."
Gingerbread man.
Yeah, and you still get the progress and all that sort of thing, and they rank up. So there is kind of like consequences
Yes.
to it, but it doesn't feel as much a downer because you are hitting them with the Parazon. I mean,
Yep.
it's going to hurt them.
Yep.
So
So if I do that again, so I'll get my Lich bow. So we're gonna spawn my Lich. We're gonna do
I love that bow.
The bow's great.
the bow is
love
unreal.
that bow.
Let's have another showdown. Oh
Yep.
god.
Yep.
Here we go. We got it.
Oh, the other thing that we did is are the companion,
Oh.
the converted liches talked about in the workshop as well?
Yes, just briefly, we've made the ones that you choose to be your friend. If you choose to convert your Lich, they now stay longer. They cast their powers. They and they
They have a big damage boost as well.
yes.
So the ally liches are, I think it's 3 times higher DPS.
Yes.
They will stay for twice as long, and they will actually use all of their abilities. Because there you go.
I'm just having a little showdown here.
I feel like she's cheating.
I'm not cheating.
I feel like there's cheating going on.
How am I cheating? I'm just the MLG gamer.
So the allies are going to be a hell of a lot more effective. There was a bug in the AI code where the allies wanted to follow you more than they wanted to use their abilities ever. So that's all they would do is be focusing on following you, and that's been fixed. And the other thing is if you get a larveling that you don't like,
I'm gonna get her, and then we're gonna go get a Larveling. I have a plan
oh, okay, so cool.
to show you the icon over.
Yep, yep.
So
What'd you choose? Vanquish?
I want the bow.
right.
I'm gonna use it.
Yep. Oh, you're going to use it?
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, Jeff.
That was Elise.
Yeah.
They're just sleeping.
What?
That was her animation. It's so mean.
All right, I got my bow.
And the other thing is, if you get a larveling that perhaps you don't want that weapon, even though now because of the Valence Fusion, any weapon's going to is going to be useful
Yes.
to upgrade. But suppose you don't want to bother with it, you have a small incentive, like a bit of Kuva, that's created in that process of even downing that larveling, so that you can at least it's completing the mission. It has some value rather than just saying screw it.
All right, let's grab the bow.
Someone just said, I want Nova to do that to me.
Okay.
Yikes.
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 Yikes. All right. All right, let's go get a Lich, and so we can take a look at the decisive moment where you can decide if you or don't want a. Uh-oh, hopefully this works. Yeah.
Okay.
Pre-processing. All right,
Yep.
away we go, Nova. We're on a Lich hunt. We shall go.
Oh, I think people are noticing some of the UI upgrades for the loading screen. There's some changes there
yes,
as well.
yes.
We've got mastery rank badges coming in that are going to be implicated there as well. So,
We did post a dev workshop last Friday about the UI changes, but we have to have a team meeting about it before we talk about it on the next dev stream, so stay tuned for probably the next dev stream to talk more about that.
yeah, I think there was some threads about reaction to some of the EOM stuff and the trade-off of the information disclosure. So we want to try to react to some of that feedback as well.
All right, let's use our new Nova Deluxe. Oh, okay. Here we go.
That bow looks fun.
Bow party.
It's a Rambo.
It's a Brahma party. Brahma? Brahma?
It's not a small bow, is it?
Quite large. Oh my god. So if my Kuva Lich has this,
That looks pretty exciting. Yeah. Yes.
I like it.
All right. So are we on a little larvaling hunt right now?
We are on a
Is it-
larvaling hunt.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be a heavy. Actually, I didn't mod it, so
Yeah.
anything you're seeing right now is unmodded.
Which was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are my enemies at? Oh!
So
What is this game? What is that? What?
looks good.
Love it.
All right, here we go.
I mean, I don't use, this is my dev account, so I don't need that, but. Habits.
Well, that'll do. Oh,
Sorry.
Nice.
All right, let's take a look. What do we got going on here? We gotta find a.
People are a little concerned about your self-damage, so you might want to keep your distance there.
All right,
Yeah. Oh, even there.
I'll see.
Yeah.
Our players do not love. Oh, actually, can you shoot the arrow through the portal? Yes. Oh no, maybe not.
No, it's just going.
No,
through.
that would have been amazing.
I was gonna say that's not a thing.
That's not a thing. Yeah.
But
They
you could,
want.
Yeah.
People want that to be a
yeah,
thing.
that's not a thing yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like we just grew the design
Yeah.
today.
There's a programmer somewhere in the studio right now going, "Reb, what have you done?"
I didn't do anything. There's an enemy here somewhere. Have I launched him? Oh, he's up there. There we go.
Stuck in the.
You wouldn't even hide.
All right, where's my? Oh, okay.
Some MLG kind of tactics.
Yeah,
I'm liking
it's all
this.
my League of Legends playing. I'm just like
Yeah.
totally.
You're MLGing out.
Yeah, I'm totally a platinum player.
Platinum
I don't
player.
even know if that's the league. I thought it was. I don't know. I know nothing.
That's a different meaning in our game.
Yeah,
Context.
there we go. It's a very action-packed game. This Warframe is.
I've noticed.
if you didn't know. Oh, right in my own
Lord.
face.
That was a
Lord.
lot. That was a lot.
I wonder how
There you
the
go.
community react to two self-damage
Right
weapons
in
in
my
Yeah, I was
one
gonna say
stream.
this is self-damage stream.
I
So,
know.
yeah.
right in my own face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some people are not
Yeah,
not pleased.
yeah. People don't like. I mean, we made the self-damage mod and then we buffed it, but I'm not dead yet. Yeah, let's run a flat prize.
Oh, good idea. While you're trying to find a. In your face! In your face!
This is not a mag skin. This is Nova. All right.
Sure is. Forgot how cool Nova is.
Can someone do the prize while I play?
Oh yeah, sorry. So Alec, 3,000. Good job.
Alec of 3,000.
And Acidote. Message our stuff.
That's a
your
don't.
thing.
Message our stuff to get a thing.
Unbelievable. 137 streams, and that's your best. That's the best you can do. Do I have to write it on a napkin for you?
Oh, that works for me. I wiped the sweat off, so now it's all messy. I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
I don't know what I promised. I'll have to
Oh,
watch this
God.
again.
All right, let's see what we can do here. I know there's a dude here. There he is. Where's my lich?
Oh, you're gonna get the crates.
Yeah.
I think you're not killing them fast enough.
Oh! Speak of the devil. There it is. Oh my god.
Oh.
Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die,
OP.
Wow.
die, 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 die. Aha! We got one.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
great.
one.
That means the larvaling has spawned, so now we can go investigate. But I have to kill them to do the thing anyway. So, let's see. Megan got a lich last night on
Okay.
stream, and its name was Diddy Back Lack.
All right. Well, let's see what yours is
How
gonna
do
be.
you top that?
How do you top Diddy
It's
Back
hard to-
Lack?
there's a-
Yeah, we'll find out. All right. The larvaling
Magic
is...
of Markov chains.
Yeah. Where is the larvaling?
Hello, Larpling.
Oh, there it is. Is this it?
No.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so as he goes down,
Got some Koopa.
Very slowly.
very slowly, because
Yep.
I have like Killer Prime on. We have a Kuva Chakur, so if I didn't want it, I have a Chakur, but maybe I want another one for whatever reason.
The two pops.
I'll grab it just so we can get a lich name, but you could just walk away. If you didn't want that weapon, you just walk away.
Just walk away. Take the Kuva,
Yep.
the bit of Kuva that's created there,
Move and run.
and Kuva and run.
Kuva and run.
Yep. So hopefully that's a significant reduction in the RNG and its rash. And you could have taken that even just for the upgrade potential now.
Yes.
Right? It's not just a transfer. It's going to, as you are fusing that in, it's going to upgrade that same type of weapon up to the max. So,
Very, very good.
yep.
Oh, good. Anyway, I think I could probably just end mission hack.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably
great.
work. Okay. So,
Well, thanks for showing that.
yeah, so that's what that looks like. So we went over the Lich not dying. I mean, you not dying when you fail the Lich. So you've seen that. That's the closure of those fights no longer results in your death unless you actually die due to damage as opposed to forced death. You saw the icon over the larvaling, so you can see what you're going to get. And let's take a look.
And the Lich is still going to punish you during the fighting. I saw
Yep.
some people saying they kind of like that it breaks your back.
It will still happen if you get too close.
Yep, you're still going to have
Wait,
those
wait.
combat
Rig
maneuvers.
mod!
Rigged.
Well, it's not funny because last night I got a pennant ribbon when I opened it on stream and everyone was like rigged, and now it says rig mod.
Rig mod. Well, now people
got a rig
know
mod.
for sure it's rigged.
Yep.
Yep, it's all rigged. So appropriate.
That is
Rigged mod.
Let's do a
What
flat
are the
price.
chances?
because I got a pennant mod last night, and now it's rig mod.
The game knows. The game knows.
And so, right, so that's in test. These changes are in test now, and sort of shipping in an ASAP kind of capacity.
Yes. All right, Valence Transfer, or what we're renaming to be Valence
Are you
Upgrade.
in dev?
I am on dev.
When did you sync?
I got your packages
Okay.
individually.
Okay, great.
So say I have my Kuba twin stubbas that I really like, love these, and I want to upgrade them, or I want to upgrade them with another duplicate weapon. So if I have my stubbas, I have my electricity damage, but if I want to, instead of using Valence Transfer,
Oh, there you go.
you can now do Valence Fusion, which dismantles a matching weapon to transfer a boosted version of its innate damage bonus to this weapon.
Yep.
So very specifically, it takes the fused weapon, so I'm choosing in this case the other one, and it will go from a 25% electricity weapon, which was my base, and it'll now be a 51.6% radiation damage. And of course, you just have to type transfer to confirm, but it basically takes the weapon that's being fed into it, boosts the damage, and then you'll get the result with the new element.
And it also has the effect that the amount of boost is based on the top stat. So it
always takes the highest.
It
of
takes
the
the highest.
two.
So it accelerates. So it kind of gets less grindy as you invest in it, which is usually the opposite. But this accelerates the speed at which it maxes out.
Yeah, so if you don't know, if you are a min-maxer, the perfect roll is 60, so you will be able to achieve 60 over time as you fuse more with this system in it.
So if you have a high roll weapon and you got a bunch of low roll weapons, you can feed into the high roll weapon to boost it.
And the high
to
roll is
the
going to get.
highest.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, so that'll work to give you the stat that you want.
Fantastic.
I
And
think
if you-
this is a similar system we want to apply to the Railjack stuff as well.
Right.
I saw comments in the thread asking like, "Hey, this is really cool. Can this be applied to the Railjack stuff?" And I think so. Yeah.
Excellent. So Railjack stuff will get the Valence as well. If you don't know, a version of this is already on live, just the Valence Transfer. So on live, if you roll a 32% twin stubba with fire, but you get a 59% one, you can apply that to the original to transfer the stats. This is now the upgraded version of that. So it's taking that, juicing it up to actually be give you more progression instead of just a swap based on stats. So use it to progress. Do it for Railjack, someone says. There you go.
That's the plan.
Even our own staff said we're going to have to do this for Railjack.
Yeah. So we will,
Yep.
as Scott just said.
Yep, great.
great.
One other clarification we need, because we've talked about this in the past 2 dev streams, is the abandoning liches feature is actually going away for now. So the prototype of go to Paladino and she'll dispel your lich using her sort of Kuba magic is going away because we wanted to focus on the core loop rather than just giving a dismiss option. So
Good.
that'll be something that we can think about later, but it's not coming with this version of the changes.
And you don't, and I think now with the changes we have, hopefully there's a much less strong incentive to want to do that anyway, because you're going to be able to take any of the junk tier you have is going to improve the good stuff you've invested in anyway.
Yes.
And again, you see up front, should I invest in this or not?
Yes. So you know up front, and
Yep.
all Kuba weapons will have a roll. So a roll, R-O-L-E, not R-O-L-E. Okay, why don't you guys do your prize? I'm gonna get set up so we can take a first look at the in-game model of Protea.
Okay. One more prize. Let's do it. What are we doing this time? Still platinum? Okay.
Let's see. This is you.
Is she in game?
Yes.
That's
Really?
awesome. Yeah, I
She's
think.
rigged.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a
I
look.
am Hansuki. And
You are?
You are? Wow.
Vicarious Veteran. Good job. You won.
Keep going. Keep going.
Message us with your
Message
stuff,
us
and we'll
Come on,
put
guys,
your
you can
stuff
do
in
it.
it.
Do it.
with your in-game
Post
name.
your address to the chat.
No, don't do
To
that.
claim your
Don't
prize.
listen to him.
Come on, guys, you can do it. Chat, tell them what to do. 'cause
Yeah,
that's-
chat. Can you guys tell them? what to
Message
do?
us with your in-game name and preferred
platform.
platform,
Yep.
and we will make sure you get your platinum prize.
My goodness.
Did that work? Did that
That's
work?
pretty good.
Rattles didn't work.
Really excited.
She doesn't have them hooked up.
Love the enthusiasm.
You can't keep by
We're all
all
watching the other
enthusiasm.
screen here as,
Haven't had enough
as
coffee
Web
today.
messes with.
There you go.
That's someone else.
The lack of beer is killing
Yeah,
me.
that's fine.
Okay, let's see it.
All right, I'm not going to cast any powers because there's no sound done and the team will kill me. But
And are all,
Protea?
is it all super
cast
jump icons?
powers.
No,
I can just mute the sound.
No one's listening.
the FX team might kill. I would need the FX team to tell me.
No,
Do
I know.
it.
Jeremy would kill
Jeremy's
me.
probably like, don't.
Don't do it. Jeremy's.
Do it.
No. Jeremy will. Jeremy, I'm looking at.
Do it.
I won't do it. And maybe Jeremy, if you're on Slack, you can message me and say do or don't do it. Just her ultimate would be the one.
I don't know. Chat wants you to do it.
Do it.
I live to serve.
What's the worst that could happen?
When have you ever stopped you before?
That's a good point.
What's the worst that could happen?
Jeremy? Pablo, I don't want to betray Pablo. Pablo talked about.
What?
Wait, if someone in chat can accurately say what Pablo said it was last stream, that means you were paying attention and you know what to expect. But if it's,
Also,
There is a lot of assets that
Yeah.
still have to get hooked up to go with her power cast.
yeah, so I don't want to do
yet,
it. I don't
so-
want to betray my team, even though.
But we show work in progress.
But you'll still work. But you'll.
But I didn't tell anyone I was going to do.
I'm just curious now what'll happen.
Yeah, like we all want to see it now.
I think we need
honestly.
closure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna reach over and touch.
She looks
the-
great, though.
Touch the buttons. yeah.
Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Jeremy silences consent.
Okay, can you
so-
mute the game so that there's no?
No, I think you should turn it up.
No,
Dean.
mute the game.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Let's hear what it
Turn
sounds
it
like
up. Do
too
not.
for
Is
George.
it muted?
George would want to hear this.
Mute it, Dean. Dean, you got to mute it.
I don't know who I'm supposed to listen to.
Dean, it's not even a question. It's not even a question.
Space Mom laying
Yeah.
smack down.
All right.
Yep.
Who?
All right, people are
Okay,
saying.
we'll make the sounds.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Pablo. I'm gonna press 4.
And
And then.
Here we go.
Oh, I like these pose.
yeah.
Oh, this is-
Back to the beginning.
it sort of worked.
It works. So that's what Pablo described as you can kind of snap time back. So you can, cast your power, go do a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, let's do it again now that we know what's going to happen.
Sound off, Dean.
All right.
no, turn it up.
Well, let's hear
Come
what
on.
it sounds like.
No, do
Tell me
not. There's no
something.
sound. Don't
Oh,
honestly.
there's no sound.
No.
Okay.
If there's no sound, then turn
do
it
it.
up.
We'll make it.
All right.
Cool.
Oh man.
Cool.
All right, let's get a closer look. So the really amazing stuff. She's very gadget focused, so she kind of has that night vision goggles on. She has a little friend on her back.
That's changing.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of the deployable turrets.
Yes.
We're just gonna move it down into the back of her waist there. Yeah, like that lower part there. We're gonna park it down in that. We're gonna make this pretty much the utility belt.
Okay.
That way we can have a bit of cape and Sindana accessories on the back.
Okay.
Be a bit more forgiving for that.
Yeah, she has this sort of the face fabric.
Yep. Did you bring her? I don't know if Lucas had any images of her Sindana and her pistol.
No, I don't. Nothing.
We showed her pistol, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably gonna be
Oh,
murdered.
Pister's in the.
I'm just checking
Yeah,
my
we
Slack
showed
to
that
see if
last
I
time.
still have
It's
it
too
up.
late. It's too late.
I know.
Yeah,
You'll have to
just
say
fine.
It's
sorry.
been unfollowed.
I know.
I thought it looked great. It's really
Yeah, it
cool.
did. It looked
It's
really
really
cool.
different.
To be
the
fair,
sounds
I
were
did
amazing.
send Pablo a video.
Yeah. Good job, Jeremy.
The sounds were amazing.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and the effects looked great. Yeah, it's cool.
All right, so this is Protea. So she'll be coming soon, and that's her ultimate. So you get to really be tactical, setting things up, and then go back to
In the front part of her belt, there's little hatches that pop open where grenades come out of.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So it's
She's
she's
so-
Batman?
She has a
So-
utility
Oh
belt.
my
Yeah.
god.
Gadgety.
There you go.
All right.
Utility belt, fashion and function. Let's just set the scene light down a bit. Actually, I don't think that one does anything.
Well, you got 3 lights set up. So.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Do you want to play with lights while Steve's there? He's
I know.
It's gonna hurt.
I know.
Oh yeah, let's do the tackiest.
No, don't.
Here we go.
Oh, change the-
Filter,
No.
edge of shadow. Actually, that looks cool.
No, don't. I don't like any of this.
Okay, well you can show your deferred rendering then and get me out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, can you jump out of this? Can we do it?
You have pictures.
Well-
Do you want me to just do it live?
Yeah, just try it.
Use deferred.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Bam!
There you go, deferred rendering, my friends.
Okay, turn it off. Yep.
No shadows? Shadows.
Shadows.
Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. It just works.
It just works.
Oh god, that's me.
Yep. It just works.
Oh, we don't want that.
The Shadow Realm, yes,
The
exactly.
That looks so good. So what's the technology here? Is this going to be, this is opt-in for players for a test period, correct?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Deferred off,
Yeah.
deferred on.
Can we go daytime to change time day?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Off.
Yep.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the vegetation that's,
You know,
no big thing. No big deal.
Well,
Just
you
the
know,
vegetation all shadows. That's amazing.
Yep.
Will the water look any different? Or the rocks?
The screen space reflections might look better.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I got a shadow. Look.
Oh, I got a shadow.
It's a fun time to be alive, all
Yep.
right?
Well, it'll be in preview for our next main line, and I do have like some shots if you want to show that. Obviously, live is more interesting, but the primary thing is that all of the objects will cast real-time shadows. So
Hey.
that kind of thing, and
Oh,
we can go
wow.
through- we can go these-
And that's also the reflection. Yeah.
you can see.
We just did this live.
Yeah, so that you can see the shadows add so much more to the outdoor scenes, and it's kind of. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty cool
Yeah,
too.
this looks great.
Yeah, where it's coming in the
Yeah.
Oh man.
front
Big
window.
boost.
Yep. And then this is kind of showing you where it'll be during the preview period, which is in the launcher. You'll hit your little gear menu, and it'll be an option to opt in, and it will pop up and say, "Hey, this is a preview."
There you go.
That's it.
That's really cool.
So we do have, we'll just jump right into a question from Gentle Puppet, who I actually have an asset from their question from the forums. They want to know, what's up with the Cosma Grineer having the crazy high health compared to all other Grineer? So this is something we talked about that they may have missed in prior dev streams about the idea that Railjack Grineer enemies, so you can see under the Eviscerator there, the flesh is 750, the rest are 150. There are less of them, but they're harder to kill. And that was sort of the mentality that went with the Railjack boarding parties and stuff. So that's why they have so much more health. But when we're looking at the S-curves and stuff, will that go deeper into health, or is it just armor?
Well, as I go deeper down the rabbit hole of the damage stuff and
Yeah.
the armor, and I've been looking at the curves for damage, health, shields, and armor. Pablo had a great idea about kind of going across each of the factions and making sure that they all kind of get a buff or a change to help with the balance, so that shields become, Corpus are mainly about having shields, right? But shields are very easily bypassed and almost irrelevant. They don't regen very quickly. There's a bunch of stuff with that. So kind of making sure each faction has a thing that you do want to mod towards. So armor is on an S curve now, so at about level 75 it starts to fall off. It still goes up, but not on the same aggressive curve. Shields is currently, in my test case, following the same S curve.
Oh, okay.
But it's boosted up, so they actually, in the part that they do grow faster. I've added shield regen to them with a 0 delay.
Wait, how long was their shield before to regen?
It was like 3 and 4 seconds, so it was
Yeah.
Oh, they were
they're
dead before they
they
even
were
thought
they were
about
dead
it.
before it even mattered.
Yeah.
Looking at ways to make sure that low fire rate weapons still are usable in those situations. adding to the Corpus, since they have regenerating shields, having the idea of a shield break where you can, once their shields are actually gone, they no longer regenerate.
Right.
Now, in the last day or so, I've been looking at the damage types that bypass shields.
Okay.
And kind of what to do with that, because there's not a lot that totally bypasses armor. So making sure the shields are still relevant. For infested, we were thinking about
Yeah, what would
doing
you
a-
even do for them? Just
a damage boost. So making them more deadly when they actually do close that distance. Most of them are melee, so they're trying really, really hard to get in your face. Most of the time they don't make it there. So
When
if
they do-
don't make it there in numbers, it's almost inconsequential. So making sure that even when they get there with a few guys, that the damage is
people in
boosted
chat are
up.
saying magnetic damage. It's time to shine. There you go.
Yeah. So kind of a broad look at those things. I mentioned last stream that we were looking at the damage curve and got lots of fun Twitter about that.
Oh, of course.
These are things we're experimenting with. We're not 100% what we're going to actually ship, but these are the things that I've been looking at the last couple weeks.
Awesome.
Cool. That's great.
I see questions in chat about the new war. Rebecca's amazing screenshots.
Yeah, we
are
kind
the-
of skimmed over the little sentient thing.
Are the answer. So there's an escalation coming.
Yeah. There is some lore stuff coming with that. And I
Yep.
think we have to figure out a better way to make it. Like we kind of hid the
Yes.
story stuff at Christmas,
We
maybe
had,
a bit
we had
too.
some of the new war story.
Yeah, a bit
Yep.
too much. So there is some story stuff coming with that as well.
We have that coming, and that's going to also be introducing some of the features that we weren't able to ship with Empyrean, with Squad Link.
Well,
And am I getting ahead of
you're
myself?
getting ahead of yourself here, I think. We
Okay.
got to save these kinds of things.
well,
We'll see.
there's
Yeah.
Spoke too soon, Sinclair.
We're responding to chat.
Yeah.
So
Spoke too soon.
there is new war stuff coming, and part of that is the escalation of the sentient threat in the solar system. I saw questions about DirectX 12, and that's been started. I saw questions about multi-threading. The game is quite multi-threaded, but we do have a new initiative to multi-thread the rendering thread.
I
So,
heard about this.
So some really interesting stuff there. Yeah.
So before we go, because it is past 3.
Someone was asking about the 2 other Kuva weapons. Have we not showed those?
No, we haven't.
Oh.
They're not. They're Kuva versions of weapons you know and love.
We haven't shown the skins.
Well, I guess I could pull some up.
HDR support is coming for PC with, I believe it is coming next month with the preview of the deferred renderer. So there'll be options coming on PC initially where you'll be able to enable HDR. If you have an HDR display, you'll be able to enjoy that. It looks really awesome. And then that will be coming also to our console platforms that support it.
This will be the year of the new core, so prepare yourself, and then we'll see if I can get the other one. See what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, Brahma. There it is, the year of the
yeah,
Hind.
nice.
Wow, what are the odds?
That's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
The odds are 1, whatever. Yeah, so there you go.
Yep.
The year of the Hind, year of the new core. And then I mentioned at the beginning of the stream we would just quickly glance at augments that are coming in the next update for Warframe.
Oh, yeah.
So I think if we go here, we can take a look at, there's going to be 2 Baruch ones coming. Endless Lullaby, performing a finisher on a sleeping enemy will re-trigger level 100%.
That sounds so nice.
I want an endless lullaby.
So peaceful.
Use your Shazin, and it also just passively increases.
That was Rebecca's endless lullaby we witnessed before.
Steve's endless nightmare.
Real funny. So this is for a lullaby, a lull build specialty. It makes the duration up, and you can do some finishing spread. And then Reactive Storm, which is Desert Wind is granted 35% status chance and changes its damage type to match weaknesses. Now, damage type and status effects are different, so if you have a high status chance, which this increases, you'll get more procs, but the damage type will be adapting. And then we have...
Some people excited about that.
Yeah. Oh, primary kit guns I didn't show. Oh my God, we're going long.
Oh, goodness.
We're going long
Oh,
today.
goodness, yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
Primary.
You guys
Well,
have it.
she's flipping through. I saw Arcwing questions. The Arcwing rework is in progress, and we are going deep down the road of busting all the existing ones into the modular
Yeah,
system.
and Kaz is a champ. She's going through all the old content. and
Oh,
Yeah.
bless
breaking them
Kaz.
up. Yeah.
Let's get some
Yeah,
love.
She's awesome.
We also have some melee questions about Arcwing as well. So those are the things that you're fixing.
Yes,
Immediately.
Arcwing's going to get some love.
This is probably one of the most specialized augments to ever be released. It is one that Hildren versus Corpus is already kind of the way to go. But if you do Hildren and if you take out nullifiers and prioritize the targets, you will be living in a very shield-heavy
In a
life.
shield world?
Yeah. So that's for, and then the last one is there is a, oh my god, I have it written down. Maybe I don't. I think it's Garuda.
Garuda.
Nope, wrong faction. So someone slack me. I'll show you the other one after the primary kit guns because I have to find it because I'm having an absolute brain fart.
Okay.
But we'll do primary kit guns. So let's take a look. So
Absolute brain fart.
if you've used Zaws, and as we release more strikes, you'll know that the handle determines the way in which your Zaws work. So for primary kit guns, your grip will change, and you'll be able to use your the barrels that you know and love to. Oh no, I had it in there, but I've used too many commands to save it. It only saves the past 5, so now this is actually going to be torturous watching me type this.
Why? Because it's so long?
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, you can do Ivara Prime Access.
Okay, let's do that. Well,
Okay.
while
Alright.
you type.
Well,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
This is going to be the best
Why
one.
don't you
We're
let
going to
Steve
talk
type it?
all the right things.
I'm a faster
So we're
typer.
gonna-
We're going to talk all the right things.
I don't think she's faster
That's how
type.
you get your prize if you win.
You're doing
Vara
great.
Prime,
This is fantastic.
a winner for Chilling the Void and Spicy Voice 32,827.
They're chilling in the
63.
void.
63,000.
63.
You know what, if you got it's the other
So
way.
the wrong guy almost got it.
The wrong spicy voice.
Spicy Voice.
He's celebrating.
Is-
Oh.
Yes,
Is
please
there a problem?
message us with your
nope.
platform of choice.
Are all the reloads and stuff
and
hooked up?
No, I
your
didn't
in-game
wanna-
name. We'll make sure
You
guys
didn't want
get
to
your
show cool
prizes.
animations. I get it.
I didn't want to risk it, but this is you may recognize the lovely Catch Moon that we all know and love, but it's on a primary holster. So if I go through, and let's see what we can change here. I can change the handle.
Oh, right. So there's primary grips. Yeah,
So
okay.
primary grip. So you're
Yeah.
gonna get, and I guess I can change the barrel just so you can get a sense for how you can have some prime. So yeah, there you go. You can have like a very different looking. So your friends in Fortuna will be ready to. There you go. Ready to give you a new look with your standing. So whether or not you've traded in gems, done some conservation, done some bounties, you want to get ready to buy some more things with your Fortuna standing. It is Garuda. I was right. It is the. So actually, I can just go to it now.
Until there'll be some more mastery up for
No,
grabs there,
because it's only there's no new barrels coming,
No
and
new barrels
barrels,
yet? Okay.
just like in Zod, strikes give mastery,
Yep.
barrels give mastery for
Okay.
your kit guns.
Yep, so no new barrels.
No. Is
Okay.
Garuda in here? I know we have her.
Boo.
Yes, there we go. The Blood Forge is thank you, Megan. Bloodletting Augment. Garuda's equipped weapon is reloaded up to 100%. There you go. So you use your bloodlet, and then your weapon gets reloaded. It's like
Loaded with blood.
blood ammo. That could be your
Blood
first
bullets.
blood bullets.
Your
Like,
new song on,
Yes.
on your heavy metal Shazam.
there you go.
Blood bullets.
Blood bullets.
I can hear Death Clock song for sure.
Yeah.
Called Blood Bullets.
Yeah. Yep. Blood ammo, blammo. Amazing. All right, so I think that kind of concludes. I have no messages.
The video.
Oh,
Video.
it's the emote, the new Moa emote.
Oh, all right, let's take a
Well,
look.
that'd be cool.
Let's see it really.
It's hilarious.
It's funny, yeah.
And on a cute note.
Yes.
This is Alicia again.
And on a cute note.
Good dancing. Okay.
Very good dancing.
Now work harder.
Oh. An energy skip rope.
The skip rope.
Oh my God.
That is our Mealy Moa, so he's
So
gotta,
cute. So,
he's gotta
aw.
work out.
Oh, chat loves him.
And then go speed bag.
There you go. Okay, I think that wraps it up. Guys, anything else you want to talk about?
No, it's great.
Yep.
Looking forward to getting those Lich changes out.
Yes.
I know I saw a couple questions about this, but I'm really excited for hopefully developing the next faction for Liches. I know.
Oh yeah.
I know we haven't really gone deep into that yet, but
Yep,
these are the
we
other
warned
things that
people.
we're working
Yep.
on. So that'll be fun too.
Damn.
Yep.
Nightwave, Corpus Railjack, Liches. The year has just begun.
All right.
It's only 20. Yeah.
Have an amazing weekend, everyone.
Thanks for
Friday.
watching, guys. Yep. Good to see you. Bye.
Bye.